Coach, man, I'm glad you came over, man. Thank you for coming, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate
Yeah. Look, I want to show you my table now. Look, this table it's not too much of a table. Look, $200 table we got. But what I did with it, Coach, me and the wife took about 400 pictures, family pictures.
Yeah.
And we condensed it down to the 150 that's important in our life. And you know, to make this, now we got another little table with some more on it, but these are the 150 that's a little bit of everything that we done went through in life. Yeah. And look, I just wanted to show you this right here. What you think about that right there? You remember that?
Oh yeah, Pete. Man, that's great. Check the one I got for you, dog.
Yeah, yes indeed. Almost the same.
Check that
look
one
at that,
out,
look at that.
Check that one
bigger
out.
staff right there.
Bigger staff than you gone.
Yeah, look.
Yes, indeed.
Young first coaching staff I ever was a part of.
Yes,
Screw High, boy. We did a lot of winning though, coach,
Jerry,
and put a lot of kids in college.
We had a great time.
Yeah,
we had a great time.
Let me see another one over here. I got another one somewhere. Look, boom, right there.
Oh yes, coach.
You remember them guys?
Yes, indeed.
You got Eugene Chambers, Renell Jordan,
and Big Dominic Crockett. Look,
Three
good guys. Coach.
Eugene went to ULL. Brunel went to Northwestern linebacker, and Crockett went to Tulane.
Yeah,
man.
Yes,
but them was some kids they just were programmed kids, man. And they just anything we needed them to do, they did.
They did it. Got it done well.
It was so good that all three of them ended up with scholarship. You know?
Sure did.
Yeah. That's all right, man. That's all right.
Sure did.
Well, look, we're gonna go and get this interview out the way, big coach.
All right.
Come on over. Come on over, have a seat, man. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Big Coach Leonard Parker, and we have an exclusive interview with McKinney Evans. Coach Evans been coaching in the Baton Rouge metropolitan area for a long time, but he's been all over the place, and we're going to talk about that in a little while. Let me give a little intro of Coach Evans. Coach Evans went to Fred Moore High School in Denton, Texas. So he's a Texas guy. He played quarterback and running back when he was there. Then he went on to New Mexico Highlands University. Now he was recruited to running back, but he ended up playing DB. And Coach, I'm gonna talk about. I think it's a pro career in there that we need to talk about. What was the pro career, Coach?
Coach, I had a really good time in the pros. I was a 10 ran travel trucks by the pretty first team in 1970.
Right.
Stayed in Pittsburgh until the end of training camp. They traded me to the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
Stayed in Denver for 3 years.
Ooh, that altitude.
A lot of injuries through that period of time. And I left Denver and went to Buffalo with the coaching change. Mr. Saban went to Buffalo after he left Denver, and I called him up with Buffalo, stayed there half the season. And then I went into Montreal and finished up my career.
How many years in pro total, Coach?
7 years total.
7 years total.
7 years total.
So you got a little bit of Pittsburgh tradition. That's cold. That's cold up there too.
Cold.
But then you went to Denver. So you got that altitude.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, people say you feel like your chest felt blow up something.
It just bust.
Yeah. And then you went to Buffalo, which is another very cold environment.
Cold.
But seven years in pro, all DB.
All DB.
That's all right. That's all right. So 39 years of coaching in high school. These are some of the schools he did coach at. And we're gonna throw one college in there also. McKinley High School, Acadiana, Southeastern Louisiana University, linebackers coach. Screamer High, he's done 3 tours to Screamer. We're gonna talk about because he been to Screamer for three different occasions. Northfield be a rural high school, which was a whole nother ball game right there. Higgins and Texas. Now Texas. Now Coach, tell me them 2 schools you coached to in Texas.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt and Fort Worth Denver.
2 schools. So he got 2
in Texas.
So he had 2 tours in Texas where he coached. He went back and forth to Louisiana to Texas. You know, but he's from Texas. You can understand that.
Yeah.
Positions. He's always been a head coach, and he always been a letter director. Very professional career. And we happy to have him on the show to talk about his 39 years. And like I say, 39 years, but then 7 years in the pros also. That's a very impressive career. Okay, so Coach, you started off at McKinney. McKinney, young coach. So where you coming from when you coming straight from the pros to McKinney?
No, P, I was in Spring, New Mexico, working at a boarding school.
Boarding school.
A boarding school. And a coach now by the name of Hightower asked him to come over, get him out with the football program. So I stayed there for maybe 6 months. And one of my friends came back to visit our old school campus and asked me what I was doing. I said, Coach, I'm just eating watermelon and taking it. He said,
make sure kids don't do crazy
You
nothing.
just need to get up, come on back to Louisiana with me.
Yes,
So
indeed.
I did back to Louisiana behind him.
High
He
time.
was a friend of mine working over at Capitol High School. So when I got here to Louisiana, I was going to work with Roman Bates.
Right.
And I went to school that afternoon with my freight truck, my bag behind my car. And Roman Bates said, I don't have a child play.
Yes, indeed.
I don't have a child play. So I said, Coach, what am I gonna do? I'm here. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, come all the way from Texas.
He said, well, I think I'll call home Ron Brown over there for you. Just go on over there.
Now Brown was coaching, did
He
he?
was coaching.
He wasn't no principal yet.
No, he was coaching.
Oh, I know.
He was coaching.
Wow.
He was an AD and head football coach at the Killen High School.
That's two legendaries right there. Roman Bates and Ron Brown.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
indeed.
unfortunately, he took me home. He said, since my partner got you down here, I'm gonna keep you down here. So I had 4 years with him, and that was some super times.
Now, tell me if I'm right. If I'm right, I'm trying to connect it, Coach. Hightower was married to a female coach too.
This Hightower was in Mexico.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But he came down here.
No, he didn't come here. Little Gary was the one, my homeboy, my
Gotcha.
friend that got me from New Mexico to Louisiana.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So Coach, was it in, so those people, how was it working at that first school, the McKinney, your first school?
I think I was really young, really trying to be the best assistant I could be for Ron Brown, and had a really good time. It was just tough coaching at McKinney back in the time.
Yeah.
It was just tough.
Basketball.
It was a basketball school. Ted
Yeah.
Brown was head basketball coach. Had been with it for a long time.
Man.
So we were under the 8 ball when we first got there.
National level wins.
What were we going to try to establish at McKinney? We're going to be a football school, a basketball school, or a track school. So we just came in with that mindset and just started to take over that. And did a really good job. But we had to work with.
Right. Basketball, them kids, hard to get them basketball kids out there.
They didn't come in. They wouldn't come.
It's
Because
just
how many games we won, they wouldn't come.
South Baton Rouge.
Yeah,
And it's still that way today, Coach.
It's that way right
It's
now.
still that way today.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they McKinney love their basketball.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So then you moved on to Acadiana under legendary coach, I'm saying it right, Bill Dotson.
Bill Dotson.
Yeah.
Bill Dotson and I were really good friends. He was a mentor to me because I like to say I was real young. Bringing all my little experience with me, I thought I knew everything, but he kind of broke me down, told me what to do, taught me how to do it, and then trained me to make sure I got the job done right. But he was an excellent coach.
You ran a serious program.
They had a great program. They had everything you wanted, that you needed. It was there, and all we had to do was put it together.
Acadiana wrecking rank.
They did on the regular.
And they still wrecking, they still
They still doing well.
They got about
They're still doing well.
2,500 kids at that
Yes, sir.
school in Lafayette.
Yes, sir.
And still winning.
They still doing a great job.
And Bill Dotson, bless his soul, because he's no longer with us.
Yes.
That's all right. That's okay. So you went on then to college, huh?
Yes.
So I guess you said, it's time for me to make a step up?
Yes, that was my whole thinking. I was going to try to be the best, like I said, the best assistant football coach I could be, but I needed to move to get that done. So I went into college coaching.
Yeah.
Thinking I was going to stay in college.
Yeah.
I found out that, hey, you're looking for a job every year, and it's best you come back to high school, which I did.
Yeah.
Come back to high school after those years.
And that was Southeastern dropped the program.
Cut the program out, so just knocked it down.
What you heard they dropped? This is what I heard, Coach. I heard they was breaking even. They wasn't making no money.
With the money and the support was not there. Strawberry Stadium was half full.
Yeah.
And kids we traveled on riding the bus. The money was just not there. And Oscar Lofton was trying to do a great job. He was head football coach at that time.
They won a state championship at Hammer High.
Yes. He was a really good guy too, but the program just was not generating the funds. And the school was not ready to put the money to it. So they just passed it out.
It was great to see when they brought it back.
Yes.
It was great to see when they brought it
Yes.
back. So you came back to Scrummer. You had stints at Scrummer, North Riverville, Higgins, in New Orleans, and you even had a stint at Scholarville.
Yes.
We don't talk about that. But
Yeah.
anything about those? I know when you was at Scrummer, y'all did a lot of good things. We're gonna talk about one of them a little later. But what about coaching in Northfield being a coach?
Coach, I think if I had gone to Northfield by myself, I would have been in serious trouble. But I was able to take a young man with me by the name of Leonard Parker. and we put a good program together down there. We had a great time. Coached them kids up, got them in colleges, got them on the right direction. But that was a job that I said, Pete, when I leave here, I'm gonna leave you with it.
Yes, sir.
And you go and do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna go.
It was different. It was different. The people loved it. We got support, and
yes.
we done some good things. We done some good things in Northfield, and once again, it's good to see them bring the program back.
Absolutely.
What about coaching that New Orleans area, coach?
That was a big mistake I made in coaching.
Okay,
that was a big mistake. I went to L.W. Higgins in Murray Road in the West Bank. Thinking the situation was going to be a little bit better than when I left, and it was going to be better when I got there. But we never did get the support we needed. We never did get the kids that we needed, even though we put in the same program that I've been using all those years before I got there. It just did not generate what I wanted to generate. So
in New Orleans,
So and it was hard coaching in New Orleans. Like I said, it's probably one of the worst coaching moves I made. And that's why I got out of there 1 year.
Yeah. So Texas, what about the Texas school? What's the difference in coaching in Texas and Louisiana?
Number one thing, money.
They got it.
Number two, the facilities.
Okay.
That's a great facility. Except the two Texas jobs I got. I got the job at Dallas Roosevelt.
Right.
All black schools in the railroads of Dallas, Texas. Didn't have what I thought they had before I got there. I had to build a practice field, I had to order all new equipment, and I had to get the kids involved again because
start the program
all over again. And out of all of that, we were the first DISD team to go into the state playoffs in Dallas. At Roosevelt, we did that, even though we had all those obstacles in front of us. We couldn't cover a pretty good program. Had a great quarterback, and that's what we wanted.
He got a scholarship.
Oh yeah, but he kind of pissed it off.
Yeah, I got you.
But he was good.
So cool. So we're talking about rebuilding these programs. So you rebuilt the Shroom, tried to rebuild Higgins, rebuilding the Dallas School, but one of your biggest rebuilds had to be Scotlandville, which was a magnet school. It wasn't even the Scotlandville Black and Gold Hornets. It was the Scotlandville Blue and Gray Eagles. So people looking at what Scotlandville at today, you got that thing started for them. You put them bricks down, them foundational bricks. How was that trying to get that going with magnet kids?
Magnet didn't mean very much to us at Scotlandville during that time. Because the kids did not go come there, even though it was a magnet school. We could go out and recruit a little bit, but they wouldn't want to come to Scotlandville.
Yeah.
So I did not.
Scotlandville Eagles.
As the Eagles.
Yeah.
They were just not going to come. So, and then plus, when I got there, we didn't have jockey straps. We didn't have helmets. We didn't have shoulder pads. We didn't have football. We didn't have nowhere to put nothing. So there was nothing there when I first got there. And we just worked, and then I think the school said they was going to kick in $20,000 for equipment, and they gave me $2,500. So
$20,000, and they gave $2,500
to get equipment. So with that in mind,
that's the absurd to keep it on the seat.
We just went to work.
Yeah.
We just went to work and we worked every day, 7 days a week at Scotlandville, building the program. And again, another great quarterback, Ray McNeely. With that quarterback,
yeah. Now you go from and a lot of people don't know this. You go from a Scotlandville Eagles team that used to play a White Castle, a single A White Castle, to now they playing Ronald Raiders.
Yes.
They playing Zachary's.
Yes.
So it's a lot happening in a 10, 15 year period to where Scotlandville where they at, but it had to have somebody to build them back up.
Yeah.
And that somebody was you.
Yeah, I know that. We take great pride in that. And everybody knew what we were doing, and everybody knew we had to work with. That's what made that much the better.
But tell me something about New Mexico Highlands University, Coach.
New Mexico High was a little small NAIA school
NAIA.
in Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Watch out now.
A friend of mine who was the running back at Fresno High School, the one I ran behind, he had gone there the year before. So the coaches sent him back to Denton to recruit. So he came back at Fresno High School, said, truck this way, you call me truck one. This way you gotta go, this way you need to be, come on back to me and I'll take care of everything, you ain't gotta go like nothing. So I said, let's go high. Where is that?
Yeah.
I didn't know where it was or what it was, but I made a little trip over there, enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Signed up, stayed there 4 years.
Oh yeah.
Carl Gary's person I'm talking about, he was my senior in high school. I ran behind him for 2 years as a running back in high school.
Right.
So when I got to Mr. Highlands, ran behind for 1 year. No, like one behind no more. And they moved me
I want to get on the field. I want to get on the field.
Played ever since.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And a pro career foul.
Yes, sir.
Pro career foul.
Blossom.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right, Coach. All right. Well, Coach, tell me something about some of the interesting people you work with that you would probably say, I couldn't have made it without these people. I know that's a hard, because you in 39 years, you've had a lot of people. Yeah.
Let me tell you one instance, Pete, when I got to East Baton Parish. There was an athletic director in the parish named Robert Williams, Doug Williams' brother.
Yeah.
He was my supervisor. So when I left, I was at McKinney. So when I wanted to move, I went to him because that's what we were supposed to go to. And I went to him and told him that I was going to apply for the next job that came open in East Baton Parish.
It's his job.
And he told me, he said, you can't get no job. You ain't got no name recognition. I looked at him, I said, name recognition? Look at my resume. Look where I'm coming from.
Pro career, everything.
Everything, right in front of me. So I have all the recognition I need. I just need to get a program I can lead. So with that in mind, taking that thing from him, lit the fire.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop. Nobody.
Robert Williams.
Robert Williams.
Doug Williams' brother.
Doug Williams' brother.
Yeah, one of them was a principal, one of them was a supervisor, one of them umpire. So that's all right.
Yeah,
Williams
yeah,
boy, they did
yeah.
well.
Yeah, he was the one that really got me started. And then I got to go back to Bill Dotson in Kid High School. He would tell me all the time, he said, Matt, I'm going to get you out of here if you keep doing what you're supposed to do. I'm going to get you into college. I'm going to do this way. I'm going to try to get this done for you. But there's one thing you got to do for me. You got to coach my son. I looked around and said, where is he? Bring him to me. We called Doug over. Doug was tall, like you kid. He said, Coach, make him a football player. I don't care what you do. Wound up, and Doug became one of the best coaches in East Baton Parish at one time.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so
Doug Dotson.
Doug Dotson, it was his son. So, but that situation in Acadiana was really great with Bill Dotson. And then I had some really good times with Roman Bates. That's his heart. He's also governor.
Right.
And Ron Brown. Two guys that got me started when I first came here. And Mr. William Reed, who was principal at McKinney during that time. And I had a little air, had a little personality, I had everything going for me. So he was the one that called me and said, you can coach as long as you want to, young man, but you got to leave little girls alone.
Yeah.
I said, Mr. Reed, I ain't got to worry about that.
Right.
That's no problem.
Right.
I couldn't coach, I couldn't work.
Yeah.
So that in
You need that talk, young coach.
You got that.
I remember when I was a young coach, they told me, don't go to no prom. Don't go to no homecoming day. I'm like, I want to show support to the school. Young coach, no prom, no homecoming day.
Yeah.
You need somebody to tell you these are trouble areas for you.
Yeah.
As a young coach, not an older veteran coach, as a young coach, they almost no notes. They will get you in trouble.
Absolutely.
But you need those people.
Yeah.
That's all right,
Yes.
coach.
Yeah.
So some people that were instrumental in your career. Now, coach, like I say, I always do this with my exclusive interviews. I got to give you this question before you come, because you got to do a little research. Your top 10 kids you think you're the coach. I know, look, don't y'all be calling Coach Matt. Why you ain't putting me on the list, but to the audience. But coach, break that down for me. Your top 10 that you didn't coach and why? Why you would say they're in your top 10? Maybe them whys to keep some people from calling.
Well, but when you hit that to me, I thought about leaving a lot of kids off, and I thought about saying, just send the blanket bunch of them all good.
Yeah.
But that, I couldn't do it like that.
That's it,
So
that's
I
it.
tried to break it down into schools.
Okay, there you go.
And I started out with a student when I first got there. Little running back named Lionel James. Super running back. Matter of fact, we were playing one of our crosstown rivals that was not very good. And Lionel had 320 yards before halftime. And I sit him down.
Man,
And he was mad at me, boy. He blew up. He said, "Coach, you're killing my career."
You could set a national record.
And I could have many yards of him. I said, "Lionel, it'll come back to us, son.
Yes,
Just sit down and enjoy yourself and have a good time." But he was one of the ones.
He got 300-something yards. He killed his career.
And Troy Jones. And he, matter of fact, he wanted to get the job at the store after.
Became a coach. He
Troy
tried to take me to Atlanta. Coach,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Troy was a good, he was an intelligent guy. He was an offensive lineman, played well, did a great job for us. And then my second go around at a student.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about some cheering we had. Robert Walker, big offensive lineman, got drafted by the Baltimore Ravens. Played there for maybe 2 weeks, and he left.
Southern University.
Went to Southern, got drafted,
Yeah.
and he left. His mama called me.
He left the Ravens.
His mama called me and said, "Coach Matt, do you know what Robert did?" I said, "I ain't talked to Robert in a while. He left the team." I said, "Dad, what's going on with him? What do you do that for?" "You need to call him. Give me his number, call him."
Yeah.
So I got on the phone, talked to him, and he was already back in Baton Rouge. So he told me that the rigmarole of the routine or grind that we tried to put him through at a Strummer didn't get him ready. So he felt he wasn't ready to play. That's a lot. That's the first time I ever heard that.
Your high school routine didn't get you ready for the
Didn't
pro.
get ready for the pro. I said, "Did you go to Southern?" I said, "Of course." I said, "What did Southern do for you? Did they get you ready? Did they do anything that we didn't do for you?"
Yeah.
He said, "Coach, I just didn't want to play." I said, "Rob, did you take your number?" "Yeah, I did." I said, well, you know what that deal is now.
The burnt out.
And Keelan Harris was a defensive lineman. He's probably one of the best defensive linemen we coached. He was a really good guy. Played his butt off, went to school every day, went to class, did what he's supposed to do. One story about Keelan, got in trouble at school one day. Principal called me, said you got to do something about Keelan. I said, "What's wrong with him? You go to class?" I said, "Okay, I get it." So bell rang, I went and got him. We used to have a little thing we called him home, Mr. Do-Right.
Yeah. Paddle card.
Yeah,
Paddle card.
So I put the little Mr. Do-Right on his butt.
Parents signed the paddle card, you paddle kids.
He got nothing mad at me. And I said, "Okay, I'll take your big old butt home and talk to your mama." "Oh, Coach, don't do that. Don't talk to mama." That's where we going. So I put him in my car, took his big old butt home, give it to his mama. The mama put the same board I put on him in front of the house, in front of me. And she said, "Coach Matt, don't kill him, just hurt him." I said, "Yes, ma'am."
Yes, indeed. That's a parent that supports your philosophy.
Yes, that's the ones we need today. Dominique Crockett, another big officer, did a great job. Got a scholarship with Tulane, and now he's a big supervisor at the big plant over there in South Town.
Okay.
It's doing a really good job. That's Dominique Crockett. Eddie Green. Eddie Green was probably one of the hard-headed children that we had, but he could play and not get hit. I promise you, he was a good linebacker.
On that field, he was a player.
Yes, indeed.
You just had to watch him off the field.
Watch him off the field. That's Eddie Green. Lionel Hayden. Like I said, I've always been fortunate to have great quarterbacks. And Lionel was another one of the great quarterbacks that we had. As a Strummer, did a great job. He also went to Grambling, went to Southern, and then he played professional football overseas. Did a great job.
Bayou Classic MVP twice.
Absolutely.
He's one of the only people. They got a couple of them, but he done won the Bayou Classic MVP twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was John Foreman. Lionel's cousin.
Right.
One of the best receivers that we had through the other than Corey Williams. I think both of those guys were really, really good. John kind of petered out at the end of it. That's why he didn't get the pros that his cousin got. He kind of petered at the end.
Probably some people say John is maybe best receiver ever came through Southern.
Yes.
That's what some people arguably.
And you talk about Southern before I get on my kids. At one time, Southern University had 15 of our kids on their roster.
Wow.
15.
Yes,
And I can remember when Pete Richardson came to the school afternoon, and he said, sure would like to recruit a couple of kids and teach them how to play football. I looked at him and said, Coach, you might be able to recruit a team, but hey, they already know how to come on. I give you just to show them what to do.
Yeah.
And Coach Pete, bless his heart, did not come back to my school no more. No more. After he did all my 15 children that told me his roster.
Yes, indeed.
J. Bo Cade, the defensive back. Oh, just give you all the time. He was just a fantastic guy to coach. Did a great job in our secondary. And he's another. Then we had a kid named Darius Knox. Darius Knox is right now is in Atlanta. He came by my house about 6 months ago. Daddy Mac used to call me Daddy Mac all the time. Daddy Mac, we just miss you, man. I just want to come back and Baton Rouge and just stay with you. Can I come stay? I said, nah, doors open. Come on back anytime you get ready. That's the kind of relationship I used to have with all my children.
It's that personal relationship.
Yes, personal children. Brandon Wilson. Another one of the quarterbacks. Brandon was one of those guys that could do anything but never really top it off like he's supposed to. He was just a steady guy. And then I came back and gave him a job on my coach's staff. And I'm my quarterbacks. So, and he called me out. So we talk all the time on the phone back and forth. He's athletic director in Dallas, one of the schools in Dallas.
Okay. Making big money, probably.
Yeah, making big money. That's why I went to Texas, trying to make some money. And Scottville, that was about 10 or 12 kids, and I know I missed a bunch of them, but that was about 10 or 12 kids that I thought did a great job for us, and they did a great job in their careers. Scottville had a bunch, but he got 2. Ray McNeil, another one quarterback, great quarterback, do anything with the football, and could run. And Ray McNeil just had his son to leave Denver Springs. He was a little running back. And he was an excellent, just like his dad, just an excellent guy, excellent running back.
I know, I met that kid.
Yeah.
I met that kid that he was training, matter of fact, he was training in Scotland. He was training, so he was,
Ray
he was training at Glen Oaks.
Yes.
I met that kid, Denver Spring running back. I think he signed with Memphis. And now he going somewhere else.
I followed him. I don't know where he's going now.
That's all right, so I met the son.
Ray McNeil. And then Joshua Watson. Oh my goodness gracious. Josh, I call him, was always had a smart head. Always in the know, making things happen on and off the field. Great kid. Matter of fact, he comes by the house periodically and check him and make sure he's still doing. Another one of those kids is Daddy.
What position, Coach?
Running back.
Running back.
He's just back. And I got out of my 2 Texas tours, I had a quarterback again. I don't know why these quarterbacks got fell in my lap.
That's why they're making $50 million a year, Coach.
They came.
That's why they're making $50 million a year right now.
Both high school, Tim Timmons, one of the most outstanding recruits in the state of Texas. At the end of his senior year, he got the one thing, but he was a great quarterback, great kid. Had a lot of family problems. We had to go pick him up 3 or 4 times, in and out of jail, in and out of the foster home.
No, Texas coaches call them, wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah, that's it.
No, New Orleans, the New Orleans coaches, wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yes. But Pete, that's to summarize that list of kids. I know I missed out some.
Right.
Missed out a bunch, but those are the ones that resonate in my mind and still contact me on a daily basis.
That's all right. And that's important.
How you doing, what you doing?
That means you made an impact on their
Let
life.
me know. I help them somewhere down the road.
That's all right, Coach. That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Coach, let me ask you about the spirit. Because we talking about the high schools and stuff that happened in the high school. But I heard this, and you tell me, well, am I right or wrong? I heard one year y'all lost y'all first 3 games. Y'all 4-3. And I think that third game was to St. Amant. So y'all lose to St. Amant. First district game was St. Amant. So then y'all go on like a 6-game winning streak. So y'all like 6-3. And y'all got the last game of the season against Cali High. Cali High #1 in the state, 9-0. Y'all 6-3. Cali High undefeated in district because they beat St. Amant. Y'all only got 1 loss in district because y'all because that's when that district was what? Lehigh, Dillon Springs, St. Amant, East Ascension. So it was a tough district. So y'all going to the last game of the season, and y'all beat the #1 team in the state, Cali High.
Yes. Yes.
So now you got a 3-way tie for the district championship. Y'all St. Amant and a scrum of St. Amant and Cali. Whatever the numbers ratio was or the point ratio, y'all get second, St. Amant get first, and Cali High got to go on the road as 9-1 district champs. Probably one of the best teams in the state. Tell me something about that game and how what kind of feeling that was. Because now y'all finish up with 7-3 district champs, but y'all beat the #1 team in the state.
And not only beat them 1 year, we beat them 2 years.
Y'all beat Cali High 2 years in a row. Watch out now.
That game was so fresh in my mind right now. I can still feel the vibe or sensation we got by beating Cali High because nobody gave us a chance to beat them.
Now, when it was 9-0, that was the second time or the first time?
First time.
That was the first time, the 9-0 time. And then y'all beat them again next year.
Next year.
All right, okay.
I got 2 footballs in my house right now. They're signed with Cali High. We beat that brother. So
Yeah.
I don't do footballs like that.
I got you.
Right there. But that game was a hell of a game. I can still see the play to beat them. And matter of fact, the guy that I'm working for now was on that Catholic staff. We beat him. And,
Wow.
I throw it back on Coach C. That was every once in a while I'm talking in the office about how we go to Catholic High and what we try to do now.
Yeah.
But I had, again, that age, John Point.
Right. Cousin connection.
Cousin connection. I still see the route we call, matter of fact, Herman Bristol was my offensive coordinator.
Another legend right there.
And I still see the route he called. It's just some old crossing route.
Yeah.
And then, because we knew they were playing zone, so we just want to face the zone and run them through it. And then go Steve with that left hand, you go down this way, get the sideline, boogie. Nobody touched it.
Yes, indeed.
Knock that ball off.
Yes, indeed.
And I still see the play just like it happened yesterday.
And I think, I don't know if this, you tell me your opinion of this. I know it's 2 games why this power ranking came up. That had to be 1 game. Because a 9-1 team was supposed to go on the road in the playoff.
No.
And then I remember Karen Cole came to St. Amant. Karen Cole was 82. St. Amant was 10-0. Karen Cole beat St. Amant like 50-12. Because they was 3rd place in that Acadiana, Lafayette High District. Karen Crow had to travel to St. Amant, beat the crap out of them. They say we can't have a 10-0 lose playing one of the best teams in the state. So I think that's why the power race came up.
That's why it came up. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
Because it didn't help us.
Right.
That's exactly right.
We pulled a K down.
Yes.
Screw pulled a K.
Yes.
Talk about Peter Dodson.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Sir.
That's a legend. Well, Coach, I'm gonna hit 2 family questions on you right quick now. Your daughter, Coach, how it make you feel, man? Your daughter has gotten into the coaching ranks now.
Oh, she's done an excellent job. She took a half wore down girls basketball team in San Marcos to the 3rd round.
Yeah.
She did an excellent job.
I covered them when they played Liberty. They beat Liberty.
Yeah.
Man, Liberty was like 19-1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But she's done a great job. I'm really proud of her. I just hope she forgets about that bad experience she had and still stay with it and find it some way going forward. So that's
part of it.
That's why she's processing stuff right now.
It's almost like
about what she's supposed to do. This is what you got to do, baby. That's it.
It's like marriage, you gonna have ups and downs.
Yes.
Life, you gonna have ups and downs.
Yes.
Coaching, you gonna have ups and downs.
Yes.
And you gotta be able to balance them downs with your ups.
Absolutely.
Or it's gonna eat you up.
Absolutely.
So you're gonna have some downs. You
Yes.
better get ready.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. But she's doing a great job, and I said, hope she continues.
I remember as a young coach, man, you told me this one time. And you said, Coach, my girlfriend, she wanna get married. But Coach, I ain't married nobody's daughter. I said, what? He said, Coach, I'm not married nobody's daughter. I'm not married nobody's daughter. And but I heard, Coach, you recently got married.
Yeah, I kind of shocked myself a little bit
Yeah,
on that one.
yeah.
But I met a girl that just know how to take care of me. She did that. She brought me back from my feet because at one time I was really suffering with some ailments.
Okay.
You know, I thought the heart problems, the back problems, the neck problems, and she kind of stepped in there and brought me back. So to reward her, that's why.
What's her name?
Yeah,
What's her?
to reward her. I said, come on, baby. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. So I'm going to do it.
That's it.
Yeah.
What's her name, Coach? We gotta get a name out there.
Grace Hope Johnson.
Grace Hope Johnson.
Grace Hope Johnson.
All right. But hey, Grace Hope Johnson, he gave you a shout out.
I sure
Hey,
did.
you brought him back, and look, he said he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You ain't going nowhere, so we
Yeah,
might
absolutely. Might have to stay right there.
That's it. Look, 2 more questions, big coach, and we gonna call this thing a wrap. You've been retired since 17,
Yes.
and you've been in the scrum already for 2 years
Mm-hmm.
as a head coach at Level Red. You coming back to the scrum this year as a defense coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been out of coaching for 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
and Coach Sid gave you a call. You said, and you're gonna get back in. So this is your 3rd tour of scrum.
Yes.
So what we think about that? Coming back in, kids a little different maybe, but and one thing about you, you ain't never been scared of a challenge.
No.
See, look, Northfieldville was a challenge.
Yes.
Higgins was a challenge.
Yes.
The Texas schools was a challenge.
Yes.
Skylandville Shore was a challenge.
Yes.
A scrummer was a, so you ain't never been scared of no challenge,
Yes.
but 3rd tour of the scrum, what you think about it, and give me your feelings on that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. You know, like I told Coach Evans when he called me back in February after they had the Casper in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He wanted to do something with his staff.
Right.
And he said, well, would you be willing to come back and help me out? I said, Coach, it's February. I'll give you a call back in March. If I can get my body back like it's supposed to, because he used to tell everybody, if I couldn't demonstrate, if I couldn't run, if I couldn't stand up, I'm through coaching. So just let me find out what my body let me do. Then I'll get back to you and let you know what we got.
Okay.
And he was probably the only one that I would have taken a job to call him.
Okay.
Because I was to the point where I had gotten back up a little bit, moved around a little bit, but I wasn't fulfilled inside. So I came back and made everything work, went to the doctor, got everything checked out. So they say you're still kicking, you can do this, you can do that, but you can't overexert yourself.
Yes,
And I
sir.
said, overexert, I've been doing it for 50 years. But
A coach can't open.
Yeah.
You want the kids to bust their butt? I got to bust my butt.
I got to show them what to do anyway.
Yeah.
But I think the situation there is going to be really good. We've had a great spring. We started our summer workouts a week ago. We got the numbers are just about, when I was there and you were there, our numbers were about the same, 45 to 50. That was it. So the numbers are down.
45 million though, coach.
Yeah,
45 million.
That's what I told Coach. When I first saw the board, he said, we got 40. I said, Coach, if you got the right 40, I ain't got no problem.
That's right.
Let's go with it.
Yeah.
So it's been real good for the last 6 months. Like I said, 6 months, it's been really good.
Yeah.
And we're looking to make some changes, do some things. And like I tell the kids all the time, the kids will get away with what you let them get away with. That's what we have to change. We have to change their mentality first.
Right.
I'm going to do this. No, you're not going to do this, sir. You're going to do the way we want to do it.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, then you might do what you're paying.
Because you do it the way we want, you probably gonna get caught.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But it's good. It's going to be really good. I'm looking to finish up this summer and then go back into August and find out exactly what we can do. Had a pretty good scrimmage against y'all, man,
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. So I think we're on that swing.
Potential.
Yeah, we're on that swing.
That's all right. Well, Coach, that's it for the interview. But we gonna leave the floor open now. We still got a couple things to do. The interview is over, but I want to leave the floor open for you. Anything you would like to say about your 39 years top to bottom that we might have left out? Disclose if you got the flow.
Yeah, P, like I said when we first started talking, if I left out anybody, and I probably did, Coach Mack still love you. But we're gonna always do what we're supposed to do for you, and it's been a great run.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to finish this last run because I'm not gonna do it anymore. Whatever we get out of this season, it's up. I'm gonna take my 2 captain out football, wash them off a little bit, put them back under the stand, go from the pitch.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna be through with it. But it's been a great run.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed my association with everybody, especially you.
What y'all know?
I couldn't done a lot of things without you.
Hey,
So, but it's been great. It's been really great. Been great.
Well, this has been an exclusive interview with Coach Mack Evans. Now we got one more thing to do, because he said the doctor and let his body get together. We gonna have to get him. Y'all know what we do. He got to get up on this ladder and he got to sign his name on that wall before he leave the Parker Retirement Resort.
Yeah.
And but Coach, we thank you for coming, man.
Hey,
and then we got a presentation after you come down off that ladder.
All right.
So let's come on this ladder.
All right. That'd be great.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you get on up there, Coach. I'm gonna hold that down.
And then give me the pin when I get there.
Yeah, oh yeah. Look, yeah. I got you, partner.
Yes, sir. Let's see. One more step.
There you go.
I can make it from there.
There you go, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
There you
sir. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
That's the spot I want. Is that
Hey,
spot
that's
good?
it. Any way you want, Coach. Now you know them golden horseshoes now. Them golden horseshoes gonna give you some luck, man. We're gonna give a little thanks to God too. Hopefully they're gonna get you a couple wins. That's it. Coach Mack. That's what everybody knows. I like it. Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
Yeah, be safe coming down now.
Oh, yeah.
Be safe coming down.
That's why I take 2 steps.
Yes, sir. All right, let me get you right there, Coach.
Yeah.
I got a little gift for you, man. I give all my guests. I give all my guests gifts when they leave, man.
Yeah.
And most of the time T-shirts, but on these exclusive interviews, I want to do something special for my guys with over 30 years. So let me read this.
Man.
Let me read this. It gives great pleasure to recognize and show appreciation for all the contributions you have done for over your careers. Throughout your career, you've been valuable and skilled and knowledgeable to students, have showed a commitment. There is no doubt that all the views, your dedication and loyalty as a coach, whatever you needed to do, you always found a way to be successful in some very tough environments.
Oh, yeah.
That's important,
Oh, yeah.
Coach.
That's it.
Having worked in New Orleans, schools in Texas, rural North Riverville, and 3 tours at a Screamer is a testament to your coaching flexibility. Because coaches can't, not all them kind of different areas.
Can't do that.
Throughout your career, you have always believed in your coaching ability, and you never back down for a challenge.
Yes. Yes.
Continue to add years to your life, coach, and continue to coach. It's from the Big Coach Enterprise. Okay.
Oh, man.
Thank you very much, Coach, for coming.
Oh, that's great.
All right, brother.
That's great, man. Love you, boy.
All right. Show that to the fans. Show that to the audience.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
That's nice.
All right,
That's
cool.
nice.
We thank you for coming, Big Coach. And look, I'm coming to see a couple games. I might even broadcast a couple games.
Oh, come
This year I
on.
talked to Sid about, he said, Coach, we'd like to have you over
Yeah.
to broadcast some games this year. So
Good.
we wish you the best. Look forward to
Good.
the Inner City Baton Rouge connection, boy. The Inner
Yes,
City.
sir. Yes,
Inner
sir.
City Baton Rouge ain't nothing nice.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Platinum,
sir.
Wesley Channel.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Big Coach Leonard Parker. Exclusive interview with McKinney Mack Evans. We signing off.